I'm Stoner. There's Susie, Harry, Mary, Barry, the frog, the moose, Bill. I forgot Bill last week. Woody's over there. Uh, I don't know who else is here. Hard telling. This is Stoner Stash Box. This is Saturday. I went to Mount Carmel flea market, farmers market, whatever, and I made up with a subscriber, William James. Cool dude, man. Cool dude. I had a blast with him. It was kind of odd how we met. He met up with me. This guy had like 3 boxes of albums, really in bad shape, really bad shape. And I'm bending down, or I'm kneel down, put it that way. And I get a bad back. And he made a kind of a comment about having troubles getting up or getting down or something like that. And I'm like, who the hell is this dude? And then it dawned on me who it was, and we shook hands and blah 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 and stuff. And after a couple minutes of talking, he goes, "Wait a minute, I'll be back." I said, "Oh, okay." And he comes back. He brought me a goodie bag, man. How freaking cool is that? There's some albums in there and stuff, and I'll show you in a second. Wow, I'm like, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say. But, yeah, we ended up looking around a little bit. We introduced him to Harry. William found a couple of, about 5 albums or so that he liked. We talked and stuff and went inside, checked out a few things, and yeah, man, I had a good time. I did. I rarely have somebody there when I'm digging and stuff. So I was bad because I get there early. I mean, early, before 7 o'clock, and the place doesn't open until 8 o'clock. And I had already dug my stuff, crate dug and whatever. Already got my stuff, so which I'll show you. But we did dig, and I found a few things inside, and blah 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 blah. Anyway, see what William gave me, man. Like I say, he's a cool dude. He really is, and it's not because he's brought me something. We just had a good time, He did most of the talking, but that's just the way I am. I don't really converse too much. Hard to believe, huh? But yeah, he gave me a freaking tie-dye shirt, man. Check this out, dude. That's freaking awesome, ain't it? That's just freaking awesome. It's just completely awesome, man. Let me sit that there. And he gave me, some nice albums too. Always tried to recognize me because I had my stocking cap on, had a big hoodie thingy on and stuff. But he goes, yeah, he's showing me this because he goes, I know you like comps, so he brought me a comp. It's called Chart Blasters. How cool is that, man? You got the Association, Turtles, Gary Lewis and the Playboys, Trog, Strawberry Alarm Clock, Box Tops, Buckingham's, Percy Sledge. Pretty cool, man. Very, very cool. Coolness. And then this is cool, too. Richie Haven's portfolio. this thing out of here. It's on Stormy Forest. You can see that. It's a gatefold. Plus, there's a package here. I'll show the gatefold in a minute. With a lot of Richie's artwork. How cool is that, man? I'll just show you some of them. I don't want to take all your time, but yeah, there's a whole bunch in here. I think I already showed that one. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. That. That's awesome, man. That's really awesome. And it comes with the original inner sleeve. Freaking cool, man. In a second here, show the inner sleeve. And the inside of the gatefold, duh. I know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's just, I'm like, wow. And it's something I do not have. That is really cool. And this I had been looking for a long time. I found it on CD, which is fine, but Little Feet, Dixie Chicken. I don't have this on vinyl. That is just awesome, awesome. Awesome possum. Recently saw a documentary about this, not just this album, but about George Lowell. Is he Lowell George? Interesting documentary. Very cool. But yeah, I love that. And the best of Arlo Guthrie. That's cool. Love Arlo Guthrie. I've only got a couple of his albums, but yeah. This is cool. Very cool. And I know he's been watching my channel because get this. Steppenwolf, Born to Be Wild, debut album. NCA. How freaking awesome is that, huh? My favorite albums by these guys. What's your coochie man, Born to Be Wild? Your wall is too high. Hey. Yeah. Freaking awesome band. And Terrible Ted. Debut album. Now, confidentially, between you and me, he didn't do any better than this. No, he didn't do any better than this. That's just me. But yeah. I got a cool bag out of it. I can take that with me when I go crate digging in. Ocean Casino Resort, Atlantic City. Never been there. Been to Vegas though. Gambled a little bit. Yeah, I was back in 78. I hitchhiked from Terre Haute, Indiana, all the way to Riverside, California, just because I could, and stopped in Vegas. I think it's Vegas. Could have been Reno. Hell, I don't know. Stopped in there, played One Armed Bandit, played $2, won 5, and then I say that's it, because I won. So the stuff, you know, it's gonna be the stuff that I got this week and today. I only got one thing this week. I got this Sunday, last Sunday. I was at Walmart, and I couldn't. They had some CDs, thank goodness, some new ones, and I couldn't decide between the Scorpions' new album and the Megadeth. Now, I like both of them a lot. I really like Megadeth, but Dave Mustaine's been a little crybaby lately. He's still bringing up stuff with Metallica in this. I understand, but I'm getting tired of hearing it. He's been doing it for years, since the freaking 80s. I love you, Dave, but stop your bitching, man, okay? You got a great band. Deal with it. So, I got the Scorpions Rock Believer. You saw my previous video with this thing. This is a Walmart exclusive with the little hologrammy thingy. It's pretty cool. And I'll tell you, if you haven't heard this yet, I urge you. I don't know if I urge you, but if you like the stuff from the 80s, you like Scorpions from the 80s, you're going to love this album. It's like a trip back in time, you know. It's a great album. There's 2 tracks in here that I absolutely love. Shining of Your Soul and Seventh Son. Great. I mean, Schenker he hasn't lost his touch at all. I mean, I'm like, you know, the song, the first track is Gas in the Tank, and then Roots in My Boots, Knock 'Em Dead, Rock Believer, Shining of Your Soul, Seventh Son, Cold and Hot, May I Lay My Bones to Rest, When I Lay My Bones to Rest, excuse me, Peacemaker, Called the Wild, and When You Know Where You Come From. It's an incredible album. It really is. I really like it a lot. I mean, I've always liked Scorpions, but this is good. Well, anyway, today, not only Harry's, but there was other vendors around that I checked out. With the guy inside, he had a couple of CDs. One of them I've been looking at, but I'm sort of hesitant of getting. But I finally broke down and bought it. Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison. Now, this is the extended version. This has extra, you probably won't be able to see it. But there's extra tracks on here. A lot of extra tracks. Almost like a double album. One of my favorite albums by him. There we go. I think in this picture, he looks like my dad. Well, my dad looks like him. You know, my dad wore his hair just like that. Dark hair, black hair like that. Looks just like my dad. Kind of spooky, you know. But yeah. Folsom Prison. Great album. And I saw this, and there was no way I was going to let this go. I had to wait for the guy, the vendor, to get back to pay for these. These are like $5 a piece, but I was going to let this go. Psychedelic Pop. I was not going to let this go. I would have paid more than $5 for it. I mean, you've got Eric Bird and the Animals, the Birds, the Electric Prunes, Jefferson Airplane, Trade Winds, Strawberry Alarm Clock. Who's this here? Blues Magoos, Fever Tree, Vanilla Fudge, Airy Apparent. Am I pronouncing that right? Airy Apparent, I guess. Status Quo. Freaking awesome stuff, man. Freaking awesome. I was not going to let that go. Who else is in there? Oh, the Lemon Pipers. I forgot about that. Missed that one. You've got it all. Like the spinning wheel, and I can't really see that well. Anyway, I also got some movies. Some will surprise you, some will not. I've been looking for this for a long time. Trying to find it cheap. I can't find it cheap until today. There's 2 for $5 when I got them. Or something like that, yeah. Ted, unrated version. I've been wanting to see this. I'm a fan of Seth MacFarlane. And the clips I've seen is totally hilarious, man. Yeah, Ted. I haven't seen Ted 2. I haven't seen Ted, so. And I had to get this, man. There's no way I was going to let this go. Because it's Alice in Wonderland. I'm not big on Disney movies. I'm really not fond of them that much. I mean, I was when I was a kid. But you know, but this is a cool movie. Psychedelic. And the other one I got, well, speaking of being a kid, I couldn't pass this up, man. Looney Tunes. 2-disc set. Has 30 cartoons in it. I can't pass this up. I grew up on it. Plus, it has what's Opera Doc on this. Don't screw that up. I mean, come on. Warner Brothers cartoons, man. We grew up on those things. They actually taught us, exposed us to classical music. You know? What the hell? I went to another vendor. These were $1 a piece. Old school. Yep, Will Ferrell. Dude's funny as hell. I'm sorry. Yeah, Will Ferrell. Love that dude. And I was surprised, really surprised to see this. This is the only music DVD that they had. This is the Moody Blues Night at Red Rock. Cool. Can't wait to watch this. And I understand from William, Mr. James, this thing's awesome. So, I'll take his word for it, man. And let's see, this is stuff that I got myself. I did find 2 other albums, but they're for somebody else, and I'm not going to show them. So, but that person already knows about it, so I just got to get it together and send them out this week. Wishbone Ash, front page news. Cool. It's a gatefold. Oh, I just hurt my back. And it is on MCA. I don't want to dig it out, man. Oh, hello. I didn't notice that. Hello. Okay. Could be the sexist, Danny. Eddie Money. Playing for keeps. I like Eddie Money. Always liked him. Love his voice. Redbone, already here. Great band from the 70s. On the back. Epic. You can tell it's original or close to it. Yellow Epic label. And I can't pass this guy up at all. I recently saw a documentary on Paul Butterfield too. Paul Butterfield Blues Days. I never realized how much of a tortured soul he was. He was such a fantastic. I mean, everybody liked working with him, but he was such a tortured soul. He was so much. Not only did he play the blues, he lived the blues. An amazing man. I don't even know what year this is from. It's gonna be from the 70s sometime. But yeah, I couldn't pass this up. I never can. I never can pass it up. Speaking of somebody I can never pass up, I don't care how bad this thing is. I don't care how the jacket looks. I don't care if there's writing on it. But this is Notice to Appear. John Mayall. I can't pass anything up with John Mayall. If I don't have it, I'm going to get it. I mean, I love his music, you know. And oh, this is a promo. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Looks really good, too. I love John Mayall. He's just, and the dude is still alive. Oh, that's kind of tore. That's no big deal. Inner sleeve, original inner sleeves tore. Don't care. But yeah, he's one of those rare bluesmen from the 60s that's still alive and kicking. Like Buddy Guy is still alive and kicking. And I'm talking about blues, okay? Yeah, I know the Stones are still out there, and Cooper, and Sabbath, and Ian Anderson, and all those guys from the 60s and shit are still out there. But I'm talking about blues. Yeah, just amazing, amazing man. I don't think I have this. I might be wrong. But I love these guys. And I love this jacket too. You'll see why. Wet Willie. The wetter, the better. And that's why I love this jacket. Don't know about the songs on here, but I like Wet Willie. And funny, I think I've got a good portion of them all. Comic Book Hero, Everything That You Do. Everybody's Stoned. But that's a good one. No, No, No. Teaser. Baby Fat. Ring You Up. I love these guys, man. They're great Southern rock band. It's like a combination. I think there's like a combination of let's say the Allman Brothers and Jay Giles. Sort of like that. With a lot of Mick and Georgia influence, man. Great band. I love Hall too. I don't know if I have this or not. I'm not quite sure. And if I do, I may give it to somebody. Status Quo. On the Level. I'm not sure if I have this or not. But I got it anyway. This one I know I don't have. Beep Up Deluxe. Drastic Plastic. Love these guys, man. Talk about freaking guitar playing, jamming stuff. A little Sykes, just all kinds of music influence. Harvest label, love that label. I love these guys, man. They're incredible. Absolutely incredible. I don't know if I have this next one or not either. I think I may. If I do, I'll probably end up gifting it out. But one of my favorite guitarists. And I dig the vocalist too. He was on like his appearance on what was her name? Jump on It. Montrose. Warner Brothers presents Montrose. This has a was in great shape too. Matriarch I've heard before. 20 Flight Rock I've heard several times. Dancing Feet I've heard before. Yeah, Bob James, the vocalist, is great. And he was a good replacement for Sammy Hagar. I mean, he doesn't have the chops that Hagar has, but he could carry. He's a good vocalist, really good vocalist, and I like him. Like him a lot. And one more, Futurama. I don't know if I got this either. I'm gonna do now. It's split. Don't care. You can always fix that. Beep Up Deluxe. Another Beep Up Deluxe. Again, the Harvest. Very cool. Very cool band. Very cool. That, I believe, yep, that's it, man. That's all I got today. I don't think I'll be going out. There's a chance of rain. Tomorrow, I'm not too good on rain. Plus, I got to get the oil changed in my car. I've put it off long enough, so. Anywho, it has nothing to do with anything else. That's it. I don't know about next week. They're talking about next weekend. We may be getting a bit of a hurricane on the East Coast. May affect us. They don't know exactly when or if it will. Depends on how it turns going across Florida, or go up the coast itself, or they don't know yet. So it's going to be nasty next weekend. I'll figure something out. You know, I won't be going out. I know that much. And and William, I gotta apologize to you about the prices. Harry told me $3, which is what I paid, but since it was like the first time, he charged a regular price. Sorry, man. But I thought, me introducing you to him and vice versa, I guess it didn't work. I'm not a good negotiator. So. Anywho, I had a good time, William. Thanks, man. I hope you made it home fine, and I think I need some kind of alarm when she falls down. But thanks for everything, man. Thanks a lot, William. I mean, this is awesome. And maybe someday we could do it again, either in your area or back in Mount Carmel or something, Get in contact with me. I always have my email address down there. Anybody can send me an email and talk, I won't ignore you, Well, if you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Right, babe? Whatever, if you want to contact me, there's an email address down at the bottom. That's it. That's all I can say. Except, ta-ta for now. You guys have a good week. Oh, my Lord, I hit 30 minutes. I'm sorry, man. I really am. I get lost, So, There's Moosey. Here's my buddy Harry, who's been to me from basically from the beginning. Well, so is Susie, but Mary, Barry, Jeremiah, my man here. That wasn't funny, dude. See you guys next week. Have a great week. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Hell, do it anyway. Have a good one, man.